All right, we good to go?
Go.
Welcome to another episode of Bussin' with your boy. Bussin' with your boys.
Bussin' with your boy.
Bussin' with your boy. Bussin' with the boys. I'm your host, Will Compton, Taylor Lewan. You guys are probably noticing a different little setup. We've been like trying to run through some different ideas and concepts and things like that. But if you're watching right now, subscribe to the boys. We dropped Aaron Rodgers on Tuesday. This has been our best performing episode so far, like out of the gate. The comments have been fucking awesome. I see everybody in the comments saying pro vibes. I'm here for the vibes. Love the intro, Willie. All that stuff. Take a moment, subscribe to the boys, and keep us on this heater. Again, we drop all the Packer episodes. Those Packer episodes are done. Now this week we're moving into our couple episodes with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have Leonard Fournette on today. That one was absolutely fucking electric. Taylor, the boy, was on. Leonard Fournette. That one is awesome. I can't wait to get into those. Or can't wait to get into that. And then we had Vita Vey and Levante David on. That'll be coming out next week for you guys. But again, subscribe to the boys wherever if you're listening on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, whatever the case may be. Make sure you're following the page. Subscribe to us, downloading the episodes. If you're watching on YouTube right now, leave a comment for the boys. Just say, hey, I'm here for the vibes. Maybe that's the comment. I'm here for the vibes. Again, make sure to like the video and do all that fun stuff for the boys. That really helps us out a lot. Before we get into everything, this episode is brought to you by the Chevy Silverado. We know that every team starts the season undefeated. For the first month, I know the Huskers are down right now, from week 0, but everyone has a shot. Everybody still has a shot. Everything we want to go get in the Big Ten is still out for us. 11-1, that season's still alive. I know I'm making this ad read about Nebraska. But again, I know we're a winning football team. You know who else is a winning football team? Chevrolet. You know who the best player is? The Silverado. According to J.D. Power, Chevy is the most awarded brand for new vehicle quality, and Chevy Trucks has won more new vehicle quality awards than any other brand that's in the world. That's some serious hardware for the boys, but champions never stop. They keep moving forward, and that's what the boys at Chevy Silverado do. From the LT model to the most extreme Silverado ever, the ZR2, Chevy gave the Silverado a new interior with a larger infotainment screen, that little touch screen. It's massive, and a digital instrument cluster. They give it the towing technology and of up to 14, I almost said 15. 14 available camera views. It's always truck season here at Bussin' with the boys, but now it's also tailgate season. There's no better way to pull up to a tailgate, pull up on a Sunday morning, a Saturday morning, whatever the case may be, in your Chevy Silverado, hoisting your tailgate essentials in a larger, more functional bed than any competitor. That's the Chevy Silverado. Head over to Chevy.com to learn more about the Silverado. And then for those people out there that love the analytics, that love the numbers, that love the PFF stats, for JD Power 2022 U.S. award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. All right. Again, massive, a lot of good feedback with the Aaron Rodgers episode. Continue to dive in on those comments, engaging with us and everything else. We are going to Nebraska this weekend. We will be there for the North Dakota ass whooping. Boys, we might be hanging out with Larry the Cable Guy.
Let's go.
We might be hanging out with Larry the Cable Guy. Yes, bro. He might be coming on the show. Kind of depends on his schedule and trying to get everything like setting up production and everything like that. Just hoping the schedules match up. But on game day, I think we'll be hanging out. Some get her done jokes. But we'll be in Nebraska this weekend. We will be tailgating Saturday morning at the in front of the Union, where they drop the boys off for the Unity Walk. So where that bus comes up, where they have 3 buses escorting the Nebraska Huskers. They get off the bus and start their Unity Walk to the stadium. We'll be right there where they drop them off, because we're going to be getting rowdy and we're going to be hyping the boys up for this ass whooping again, to get a little bit of that bad taste out of our mouth. We got a ways to go, but it starts this week. We're 0-0 right now. All we're focused on is North Dakota. New merch. Continue to buy the new merch. The hats, we got them in red. We got them in Oilers colors. We got them obviously right here in black. The new shirts are electric shirts. They're flying off the shelves. Guys, get ready for football season. This shit's awesome. I know the Raiders and Titans fan base are neck and neck right now. The Nebraska has 2 of them out there, and combined, they're over top of everybody. But if you just go by per shirt, the Titans and Raiders are like right there neck and neck. And then obviously at the bottom you got Michigan. I think Green Bay is even beating Michigan right now. And again, if we retain some Green Bay fans based on the last few episodes, which I hope we have, because I'm low key rooting for you guys this year. We made some Green Bay ones with the helmet and some melting cheese, some drippy cheese for the drip. But go by that store.barstoolsports shoutout.com/bussin with the boys. All of our new football gear, the boys gear, hats, shirts, all your essentials. They're there. You can find them at the store. I'm going to talk about this Lenny episode a little bit. We'll do our shout out, no free shout out, and we'll be fucking done, boys. It's going to be a quick intro. We're going to get you guys to the episode. It was, again, absolutely electric. The Buccaneers, I know you guys saw on Twitter, the Buccaneers and Titans got into a big scuffle at the end of practice. So we have Lenny on 2 days after that scuffle unfolds because Lenny was a prime suspect. Him and Jeff Simmons kind of got in a fight. Big Jeff apparently swung on him. Lenny might have caught a two-piece before everybody got involved and held back. We talk about that stuff, the New Orleans being stacked with athletes, his diet. Obviously, Lenny was on, everybody was getting on the boy for being like heavy and overweight. We really dive into some New Orleans cuisine. Our tier talk is fast food breakfast.
Yeah.
Fast food breakfast. And I'm telling you guys, Leonard Fournette is an all-time personality. This is a fucking awesome episode. We talk about college running backs. He talks about him versus Derrick Henry. What else did we dive into? First player to set out of a bowl game, Julio Jones being happy in Tampa. There's like, how's Julio? Is he practicing? There's like, little inside stuff going back and forth. And Lenny just like, I won't spoil what happens. You guys will have to see. But anything else?
He also gets into leaving Jacksonville, which was really interesting.
Yeah, that is because he got cut, which was like a big deal then. So he dives in on some of the Jacksonville, how he parted ways with Jacksonville back then when they had kind of a locker room and some of the leadership that they have that they separated from. But he gets to that. This is a really good episode. I think you guys are going to really fucking enjoy it. Again, subscribe to the boys, comment, do all the fun stuff. But now, without further ado, let's get into our shout out, no free shout out, segment of the week where we take something that is dear to our heart that is fleeting and crosses our mind like during the day when you do something that makes you feel good, like a good vibe, and you want to remember it and you want to shout that out because you feel like it's something that we all relate to and you want to give it its platform. And what better platform than Bussin with the boys on our shout out, no free shout out segment of the week. JP, there's only 3 of us right now. It's me, JP, and Jack. No Blasi and G right now. But JP, go ahead and kick it off, brother. What are you shouting out this week?
Let me get you right on this camera real quick.
Get me right or you?
Ooh, me.
Zoom in now.
Tough. So, my shout out goes to a place that is very near and dear to a lot of people's hearts. But a lot of us haven't sat at that place in quite some years. At this place, you have all-time arguments. You talk about girls, you talk about whatever. You could see a fight. You could see anything. In this place, my shout out, no free shout out, goes to the high school lunch table.
Dude, I was like, is he going lunch table?
Bro,
Dude.
One of the best vibes of all time.
I know I'm clapping early, but that's a good one. That's a really good one.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think that's an all-time vibe, dude. When you go to the lunch table, like when that bell rings and you're counting down, it's usually like for us, it was after like 4th period, right? Throughout 5th period, you have all of your like lunch windows. And when you get to sprint down to the cafeteria and then enjoy some camaraderie at the lunch table, not knowing what's going on.
Bro. Especially on a Monday after college football and everyone's just going at it about their teams.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then the girl you like kind of walks over and you kind of like tighten up a little bit. Like you feel like you have to be kind of like cool or play something cool.
And then you're like, yeah, bro, she wants me so bad.
Yeah.
Don't say a word.
You're always staring, but like trying not to get caught.
Yeah.
That's a good one, bro. That's a really fucking good one. Jack, what do you got for us?
Mine's on like a more of a heartfelt note. My dad, to put some context in it, called me last Thursday so casually and was like, they found a tumor in my neck and they did a biopsy and they say it's potentially cancerous. So they went down to the Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville, which is like one of the best facilities in the world for doctors. And he was so casual. And I'm like at dinner, like kind of having a moment, like, what the fuck is going on? So he had his procedure yesterday and he calls me and my dad is thankfully cancer free. So shout out to my dad and the health of him and him just being super calm and casual and just like trusting that it was going to be cool. But if I was in that position, I'd be kind of freaking out. And he was just like, man, it's going to be okay. Like no matter what happens, like it's going to work out. So just kind of like giving a little tip of the cap to my father. He's a super honorable dude, one of my heroes. So super happy that he's healthy and in recovery now. So yeah, shout out to my pops.
Dude, that's a good one. Obviously, on this bus, we have some close, hard stuff to the vest with the parents. That's solid. So it was cancerous when they ran it through tests and everything else.
Yeah, it was something in his lymph nodes. And he knew so much information on it. I was just kind of spaced out the second I heard it. So luckily, it was I believe the correct term is benign.
Benign, yep.
Yeah. And so he's all good. He's still in Jacksonville right now. I think he'll head back tomorrow or something. But yeah, he's doing good. So
Your dad's a grinder too. I've only met him and had that conversation with him at the tailgate, and he seemed like when I was like talking to him, I was like, "Oh shit, Jack's your son."
yeah,
You need to get a little bit more of that father in you. You need to get a little bit more of that dad of your dad.
I gotta grow up a bit. I know, but my dad, yeah, I hope one day I can be the guy he is, because he's 62 right now, and I think he'll probably work till the day he dies.
He's a fucking
That's
grinder.
just what he
bro.
likes to do, and I've met some of his friends in passing, and it's cool when you hear the stories like of a guy that you once saw as your father, and now you see him as someone's friend, and yeah, he's a good dude, great heart, big time worker, and so yeah.
Shout
Happy
out to old Mr. McPherson.
Yeah, shout out to Steve.
Shout out Steve. All right, yeah, my shout out is vastly different than something like that. I think that was very good. That was
We're pro
That's what my
vibes.
shout out is. My shout out, I wanted to keep it simple. My shout out, no free shout. My shout out, no free shout out, is to good vibes. And here's my explanation of the good vibe that I'm talking about specifically. I got up this morning, got everything on. We got Rue ready, got all that stuff going on. And then when I went outside, I felt the teaser of kind of like that fall weather. I felt like it was not cooler, but it wasn't that humidity that's been hitting you. And again, I know I spoke on it like an episode or two ago where the sunlight, it feels like it has the white filter in it driving around. Like you're getting kind of that fall, like, man, football season's here. And I felt that this morning. I kind of felt like, again, not fully brisk, but a lighter, cooler weather stepping outside to where it's like, okay, summer's starting to break a little bit. And that vibe, guys, and when you're driving and it's a little wider, it reminds you of like a Saturday morning. You know, when you have like whether it's a football game, soccer game, something going on and you're driving, you feel that Saturday morning vibe, especially when you're a young kid, bro. And like, that's the kind of aura I'm starting to feel. So my shout out, no free shout out, goes to that particular vibe. But all in all, like a good vibe, especially when you start your day right with something like that.
It's crazy you use that as your explanation, because if my shout out wasn't what it was going to be to the crisp breeze I felt this morning, where I felt fall peeking in. Because I'm
creeping. You don't want to buy it yet?
No.
But you're like,
but
hey,
I was out there because I'm house sitting for my parents, like I said earlier to you. And they got a nice spot. They got a little pool in the back. And I was just out there on like 7:30, sitting out there having a coffee. And for the first couple hours of that morning, it was like, oh, is it not going to be 95 today?
Yeah.
And then right around 11 p.m., I'm like sweating walking to the car. So, fuck.
It's all good. But just know it's coming.
It's
coming. And that's what I need. I needed that little bit of hope this morning. But that's our shout out, no free shout out segment of the week. That's our intro, boys. We're going to jump into this Leonard Fournette episode. I think you guys are going to fucking like it. Again, comment, subscribe, like the pod, do all this stuff for the boys. Big hugs, tiny kisses. I hope you guys enjoy this episode.
Gonna be honest, it was way better when you guys came up here than it was. It's hot as fuck in Tampa. It is an absolute swamp down there, dude. It was.
You went to Tampa to practice?
We went to Tampa last year, but your boy was coming off the ACL, so I was kind of like, I was enjoying myself, right? Yeah. And it's a cool city too. Like there's like you have like a water everywhere, and there's bridges, a lot of places to eat.
Water and bridges.
Got a lot of stuff, dude. It's got a good little beach vibe to it, Tampa Bay. But we'll Tarantino. We're gonna go to the end real quick.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
What's up with you and Jeff Simmons, dude?
No, it was just a bunch
I heard from somebody that you got your ass whooped by Jeff Simmons.
Huh?
I just heard that from somebody.
Well, you know,
I did see, and then I saw you kind of like get dazed, and then somebody caught you.
Oh, you got dazed.
Yeah, he got hit like this,
yeah.
and he goes, "Man, what'd you say?" And then Jeff, and then you see him go to sleep, and then Vita Vea caught him, and he goes, "Come on, let's get you out of here."
You know, I love Vita, man. And even if it did happen like that, which I don't know, it's a couple of guys who love football. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but but you know, it's all about football. We got into it. You know, it was off and on because yesterday or the day before they got the best of us. You know what I mean? We came off flat. They whooped our ass. You know what I mean? He was talking his talk. So we came out the next day like, yeah.
This is Jeff talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's talking this talk. So afterwards, going there, you know, we was gonna fight eventually. It don't matter.
There's always gonna be a fight.
There's always going to be a fight.
It's gonna be a fight no matter what.
So hype everybody up. Like
walked
in the
up to
meeting.
him, he hit me, hit him 2 times. Then it's like 100 Titans came out of nowhere. Then my team came.
Well, for real, hey, he messed up. He messed up because we were doing like at the end, we were doing like end of game situations or whatever.
Yeah.
And you walked towards him, towards our sideline. My man wasn't using his situational awareness. His Madden rating went down a little bit.
You
He
can
was
say
over
that.
to the sideline, bro. And he's like, Jeff, and Jeff turned around and Jeff didn't really talk. You could just see him, bing, and then and Lenny put it in there, and then all of a sudden there were a lot of blue shirts.
Everybody came.
And you see some white shirts running in. I'm in there instigating.
Love that. Don King.
Yeah, dude.
Instigated up, sell the
Just,
fight.
just sell the fight, dude. I was up there. We had a couple girls in bikinis walking around round one, dude.
Round one,
Yeah.
fight.
Oh, he's whooping your ass.
They were going. They were going. Who's the dude? He's a 3-technique 56. He's always got the grill in. Nacho.
Yeah.
Because I was in there saying a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
and he turned around and looked at me, and I was like, "Oh, he's taking me serious. He's taking me serious."
Hey, my man.
All right, listen. I got 2 kids. I ain't trying to fight nobody.
Yeah,
you know
definitely,
what I'm saying?
definitely, man.
So you guys thought we won that first day, huh?
Yeah, we came out flat, so y'all definitely got us that first day.
What happens in the meetings after? Because I've been a part of the joint practice. Because there was one time, it's in Washington, Vrabel was with Houston, the Texans. Vrabel's in there obviously scrapping it up. He
Is
loves
this
it.
when the big nose tackle took that center to the back of the quarterback? Who was the
maybe.
dude that played for the Patriots for a long time? Huge guy.
A D-line. Oh, yeah.
What is his name? Played
Vince
forever.
Wilfork.
Vince Wilfork, yes.
Bro, yes.
Yeah, big wolf.
And massive fight broke out on like both sides.
Mhm.
And essentially like they canceled the 3rd day of practice and practiced the rest of the day. But there's always like a fight that's going to happen because day one happens and whoever feels like they get the better, like the coaches kind of rally you up.
Oh, they do.
Don't let them fucking blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know
You're
they
kind of
do.
like,
100%.
When y'all came down there when you was going against JPP,
Uh-huh.
I seen it all. I was like, oh, they getting after that.
Well, the first time, I don't know if you were with Tampa yet. It was like,
they told me the story. JPP went
Yeah.
against everybody.
buddy, let me just tell you something. The
'Cause that was
we go
material
to
in
do
the
one-on-ones. In my head, I'm like, I'm about to beat this dude's ass in one-on-ones and then chirp his hand because he just blew his hand off.
Yeah.
I'm about to chirp the fuck out of his
Yeah.
hand right now. He comes in, dude. I thought he was going out, so I went to punch, and he like clubbed me with that massive club. Clubs me, and I'm like, oh shit! And I try to like go back,
Yeah.
and he hit me again.
Yeah.
Spun me in a circle. It's the best move that's ever been put on me in my life.
yes,
And he
bro, I
tips
remember
over,
that.
touches the bag, and goes, and I did that with one hand. I'm like, he took it. He took everything from me,
I love
dude. I didn't stand a
JPP.
chance.
Yes,
So yeah,
yes.
the whole day we had to get going. But yeah, that was, and then Buck's Twitter put that shit on there. Buck's Twitter's out to get me.
Bucks. Well, okay, you said, okay.
The JPP
okay,
the
okay.
JPP
We
one-on-one.
got the reporter Buck as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The Buccaneers.
put that out.
The JPP move, and it's your boys getting put in a blender, and then they show JP.
That is
and-
amazing on one hand, though.
Bro, amazing.
That's pretty
amazing.
amazing,
He's a
man.
stud. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not throwing shade at the man. He's a stud, and he does that, and they're like getting better. And then what happened?
Yeah, they had
2 days ago.
They had Shaq Barrett doing a bull rush.
Oh,
on
yeah.
him.
He bull rushed
You
me.
end up.
Your boy,
Even
your
though-
boy
yeah,
tripped.
yeah,
Your
yeah,
boy
you
saw the
got-
trip.
you
Okay,
got
because I
clipped,
did
you got
sit on it.
clipped.
I'm glad when I pulled that up, and it just says getting better, and it's just me.
It's just
Getting
Taylor,
eaten.
like going like backwards, and then he ends up flipping somebody and goes down, and that's a whole pile. I was
And
like,
he put me in the fucking ground too.
Oh,
And he goes,
man.
y'all gotta stop doing them hard counts.
Yo, you do the PR. Do you run the social account? Okay.
All right,
I
good,
was
'cause
gonna
we'd
say
have to-
We could have had our.
Yeah, we'd have to get the mics out for
Yeah,
a
we need
second,
to
dude.
delete that.
We gotta do that, delete it
We gotta
immediately.
delete the internet.
Yeah, that was tough, dude. Tough.
We interrupt this episode to bring you guys the Game Time app. This is the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports, created by fans for fans. Game Time is a new ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows, and they guarantee the lowest prices. I'm personally, the boys are going to Nebraska this weekend. Obviously, I'm getting hooked up. But the Tennessee game, the Clemson game, and then the Michigan game, we've already got set up throughout the Game Time app. Again, I'm set up through Nebraska, but the other ones, your favorite games, you can get set up, lowest prices guaranteed. Download the Game Time app, go to the account tab to create a login, and redeem code Bussin for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download Game Time last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Back to the episode. So let's talk about the off season,
Yeah.
Mhm.
the weight, all the fun content that was going around about you gaining weight.
Yeah.
How much were you weighing,
I was like around 251 at the time.
and what do you usually play at?
I put like 240.
So you
He's 11 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, 11 pounds. It's not
11 pounds.
terrible.
But
Yeah, the jerseys, he's definitely an
We
XL
talked about it on Bus with the
Definitely
Boys.
an XL pick.
Yeah, because we talked about it on Bus.
Like he just ran a hard run. And,
Yeah.
you put that thing out there. You know what I'm saying?
definitely,
You know what I'm
definitely. But
saying?
at the time, football wasn't going on, so they wanted to find something to talk about, and I guess that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I didn't care. Right here? Yeah. No homo,
There
no
you
homo,
go.
no homo.
Yeah, no pause.
All pause.
No pause.
No pause on this
No
podcast.
pause.
Yeah, but it didn't bother me too much. You know what I mean? I knew who I am, and my team knew who I am. When it came for the game and time to play and practice, I'm coming with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But June and July,
it's free
boys
time.
a little thick.
Yeah, it's for free time.
When
You know
are
what I
you
mean?
your thickest? What
I
month?
think it's
5 March.
Yeah, I say, well, you can say when the season's over with. I'm at Waffle House, 6 o'clock in the morning, All-Star Special.
He's
Get-
a Waffle House. Professional.
Getting
Professional
it.
athlete out there at Waffle House at 6 in the morning.
In the
In the
morning.
morning.
Were you waking up at 6 in the morning, or
Waking up.
we're up?
Not waking up,
We've
just
been
doing
up.
whatever. Just doing whatever on the game. I'm on the
Yeah,
game till like probably 5 o'clock.
and then in the morning.
Yeah, then I get up, I'm hungry. Then my chef might cook some healthy. I say, nah. Just come for lunch. Come for lunch. I'm about to go to Waffle House.
And then he comes
Does
for lunch
your
and hey,
alarm-
come for dinner.
Does your alarm go off like for like 5:50 and it just says Waffle House?
No, just naturally, my body just know what time it is. You know what I mean?
Bro,
So,
them New Orleans guys, man.
I'm
telling you.
He's got the thick accent.
Well, no, yeah, New Orleans is like. I dated a girl from Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
First off, LSU, it's probably my favorite SEC school
Yeah.
for football. Obviously, baseball, we're a Vols team here. But bro, I would go down.
We kick your ass though.
I'm with the Michigan. You know what I'm
You
saying?
say Vols, don't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Excuse me.
That's who you
Like,
represent
why
right
you
now.
got to pick on the Vols? Dude? They haven't been like really it since like the '90s, right?
Right? That's what I'm saying. So LSU is the school for baseball.
Is it this? Dude, I did go to a baseball game at LSU, and it's
Crazy.
fucking-
LSU's known for their
It's
baseball
stacked,
just as
yes.
much as
it's
Yeah,
football.
sad. I
think
went
about
to
it.
Mike the Tiger.
When I was
as a-
in college, it was
Oh.
me. I was number one player in football. We had Ben Simmons for
basketball.
basketball, and I want to say Alex for fucking baseball. He played for Houston.
Bro, you guys
Look
are
it
just
up.
stacked.
Are you boys with Ben Simmons?
That's my guy.
What's up with all the? I don't even watch
See,
basketball culture like that.
I don't know, bro. I can't get into all
Does
that.
he not have that dog in him?
Alex Brigman, there it is.
Alex Brigman.
First rounder.
So LSU usually just stacked like that.
Always.
Bro, that stadium is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. But what's the place to go to? And was it Tigerland? What's it called? Fred's, Mike's, Bogies.
How you know about all that, man?
Well, I told you I dated a girl in Baton Rouge. What I was really gonna say, because you're on that Waffle House kick.
You're a man of the world. Like you've been.
Yeah, I've traveled
You've been
all over
around
the
the block.
continental United States.
Yeah,
Wow.
you've been around the block.
Yeah, I've been around these
So,
streets.
I mean, you've been there more than me, probably.
Probably.
I went out
yeah.
2 times in college.
Oh, buddy, dude, Bogies is a spot now. Bogies is a spot. We would go there, and they almost didn't let me in because I had tattoos.
They thought you was a gangster.
Yeah, look at me. You hear my voice? I'm not a gangster.
Yeah, but all your tats. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
I had-
Size,
I had just my
you big as
forearm.
Shit though, T. Come
I
on
had
now.
just a forearm done and a red T-shirt, and they're like, "Hey, you can't come in." I had my ears pierced then too. They're like, no piercings and no tattoos showing. And then eventually the manager came up and he's like, "Yeah, you can just come in." But Bogies is really so much fun. But what I was really getting to with the Louisiana stuff is that the food there is you can't eat healthy in Louisiana.
Nah.
What's the deal? You guys just
You
don't
know-
believe in health? you guys don't like that?
Thick lives matter, man. You know, that's what about. That's what it's about. You know, the seafood. I think it's just the culture we have down there, man.
Yeah.
The seasoning. You know what I mean? And guys like us, well, like myself, we're big and fast. So that's what we breed down there.
Bro, Louisiana is really.
Where do the best athletes come from in New Orleans?
New Orleans.
Yeah, he's talking about
Like-
New Orleans.
Like
City.
some people say Louisiana, right?
Yeah.
So I don't.
But they have a lot of like competitive like schools go at
Yeah,
it. They
but-
argue about who the best high school is, how many guys come out
Yeah,
of there.
but everything is in New Orleans though. Like a lot of people say, somebody might say, I'm from Louisiana. I say I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah.
This is a different culture. It's just different on there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
my high school, it was me. Tyra Matthew went to my high school.
Mhm.
Lorenzo Dawes, Trey Turner.
Christ.
So we have a lot of guys who went there. And I played with Trey my freshman year. So I was the only freshman to play on varsity around that time.
You just been him since the beginning, huh?
Yeah, number 1 ninth grader, number 1 player coming to my senior year.
Hemi Fournette, dude.
Dude, this man's really just been
Playoff Hemi.
So you're always picked first in school for all sports.
You can say that. Yeah.
When were you? When did you know I'm going to the league?
To be honest,
Yes, we want honesty on
to
this.
be honest, like when I guess my second year at LSU.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was going in the fourth
Yeah, I thought
grade.
it was gonna be like, yeah, I was just in puberty.
Nah,
And-
because you got to think about it, like, you know, I went through some shit, you know what I mean? And I got put out of 6 schools coming up. So I had to
Oh, you got pulled out of 6 schools coming up?
put out for fighting and all type of things. So I went to St. Aug. St. Aug is like it's an all boys black school,
Mhm.
you know, trying to kind of help you with your behavior and things like that. Cause we had the paddle,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? For
Yeah, I know the
discipline.
paddle. Yeah, with the
So-
holes in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For discipline and things like that. So carry on, I came number 1 player. So I got my sophomore year, right? I'm talking about, this is a true story. My mom, if you watch this, you know. I mean, my mother retired from work.
For real.
Yeah.
When?
My sophomore year in high school. I mean, in college.
So you were getting paid in college?
Nah, I thought I was going to make it.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
So my first 4 games, rushed for 1,000 yards. After that, it was history.
It was over.
It was over with.
You did have a crazy highlight.
You
tape,
made
dude. His
her,
highlight
you
tape
made
was
her
stupid.
retire before you even went to the league.
Definitely.
Now, did you get a little something to go
I
to
wish I
LSU?
did.
He lying.
I would have. They look. Hey, trust me. Look, they would have seen it. I would have bought the baddest car they had.
Were other
Imagine my man
schools you
pulling
feel
up in a
like other schools
Mercedes.
were trying to offer? Or we're trying to offer that little, envelope, that little brown
Alabama.
bag.
Alabama, Ole Miss.
So let me take you. So my 2 schools were LSU and Alabama.
Uh-huh.
Burton Burns went to my high school. The running back coach at Bama.
Yeah.
And Frank Wilson went to my high school. The running back coach at LSU. So it was so hard for me because like the backgrounds we have is the same thing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it just came, you know, I had a daughter around that time too. And I went to Bama like during the offseason, like just to check them out and things like that. It's boring as shit up there. It's boring as hell. So I'm like, coach, this ain't for me, coach.
Mhm.
Then I gotta go way back and forth to see my kids and things like that. I just stayed home, man, because before that, Landon Collins was the number 1 player in Louisiana. He went to Bama.
Mhm.
And I remember how much hate he got for that. I mean, they was mad as shit at Landon, too.
Where's Landon from?
New Orleans.
From New Orleans?
Yeah.
Everyone's from New Orleans. Where's Odell from?
New Orleans.
No, he's not. Is he from New Orleans?
He is.
Do y'all have the best?
Is Baton Rouge?
Y'all
Does
have the
Baton Rouge have anybody?
I mean, there's probably
Clyde.
definitely some.
Who? Oh, Edwards-Helaire?
Yeah.
Does New Orleans produce the best players in the game?
I don't know. New Orleans small. You know, you got Florida, too. You know what I mean? Florida
You know,
got...
Florida's a state.
Florida's a
Yeah,
different
well,
world
The
now.
city of New Orleans versus.
You can say that. You can say that. I mean, you look up some of the great names who come from my high school. Like, talking about just athletic-wise.
Mhm.
Just put St. Aug. Fuck, I don't know what you'll put on there.
St. Aug
What's
best
the name of your high
athletes.
school?
St. Aug athletes. St. Aug athletes in New Orleans. we have basketball players.
When are you done? Are you to play in New Orleans?
Nah.
Are you gonna live in New Orleans? Sorry.
Nah, I'm not.
Wait, you've been hyping New Orleans the whole time.
Yeah, but it's too close to family. Like, why would I do that? Marshall Faulk, Jesus, Peyton Manning, Aaron Reed.
Peyton Manning came from New Orleans?
Yes,
Yeah.
don't come
He's
on
from
now.
Louisiana. I don't think he's from New Orleans. Oh no,
No,
he
he's
is
from
from New
New
Orleans.
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 way.
Parentheses.
Don't
Ed
play
Reed,
now.
Ed Reed,
Boy.
Terry
Look at
Bradshaw,
the name, Matt
Don't
Forte.
play.
Look at the names. This is crazy.
Kevin Mawai, Hall of Famer,
Aeneas Williams, Hall of Famer.
Come on now, it's my guy, Rail Park.
Eli Manning.
Peyton Manning, yes sir. Warren Dunn.
So New Orleans is
Yeah,
really
that's
like
nice.
that.
Come on now. Dak Prescott. I forgot about Dak.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ben Simmons.
Jarvis Landry.
Bring
Oh.
up Ben Simmons again.
I love
He's
Ben.
taken a lot of heat because apparently he like sits out of injuries and stuff like that. I don't know. It sounds like,
Yeah. I think there's
I won't
somebody,
elaborate
there's somebody
on
here
it.
that knows all about that.
There is somebody here that
You
would
know?
be able to confirm if he
You
has
know,
the
Lenny's
dog in
like,
him or
hey,
not.
hey, Benny, what's up, dude? It's Lenny. And he's like, what's up?
Listen.
Like,
How's your
it going out there?
elbow?
Yeah.
Talk to Ben, bro. Ben is doing fine, man. You know, we all go through our own things.
Yeah.
So we talking about sitting out. So when I set out, I was the first person to skip a bowl game or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it was
Rewriting history.
on my ass. You know, like when I came to the draft and things like that, there was questions that do I love the game of football,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. But
Just put the tape on.
they don't know I played the whole year hurt.
What'd you hurt?
I had a high and low ankle sprain, but I
Mhm.
played. I heard it Well, in training camp, we had a game against Wisconsin 2 weeks later.
Mhm.
I still played on a bum ass ankle, right? So my thing was, how can you question my passion for football when I'm still playing half the season with a bum ankle? And that's when I ran for 16 carries, 284 against Ole Miss when I ran over the dude and things like that on a hurt ankle.
Hey, that was so crazy.
That was.
Would you say you're the best running back in college football history?
So there's a lot of guys. I can't
that's too hard. I think that's too
I
hard.
can't really say that. I can't really
What
say
about
that.
who's another good back that
I want
maybe plays for the Titans?
I want him to continue to elaborate on the whole sit out thing.
Yeah, okay.
Hold up. Now, I heard what you said, right?
We'll get back to that. We will get back to that.
Fun conversation.
Well, that'll be a fun one.
All right.
Because I know whose side I'm taking.
Because I think you're trying to preserve yourself for your future,
Definitely.
for compensation for going to the league.
Yeah.
The Ben Simmons situation, the compensation's already there. You're already in the league. We're in playoff time.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like he's like a playoff Benny.
I don't know. I feel like everyone goes through their own problems, their own situations, and you never know what's on their mind or how they feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For my job, my goal is, because Ben is my brother. I check on Ben.
Yeah.
Make sure mentally he's okay. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, football is just something we do. That's not who we are at the end of the day. You know, we all go through the mental battle. Of course, you play football. You know how it was. You know how it was too.
Yeah.
It could get rough.
Mm-hmm.
Some dark times out there.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you're trying to be the best you can be, you have other problems going on. So I don't know. That's kind of like that's a hard situation, because I've been through it too, and I know how I felt. Like, even when I got cut from Jacksonville too, like I wasn't so hurt. I was just embarrassed.
Yeah.
I've been number one my whole life at everything.
And then you get cut.
Then you get
and
cut.
That feeling of, hey, GM wants to see you.
Yeah, definitely. Which I've never experienced that before. You know what I mean? So when I came up there, like 7:30 in the morning, like getting ready for eat breakfast and things like that, they say, hey, coach wants to see you. But I'm thinking he want to talk to me because, you know, I made the team practice. Like, you know, we had the things going on with the Black Lives Matter thing, right? And we had a big back and forth thing. Go, should we practice or should we go in front of the police station and, you know, take a stand? So my biggest thing, like, we did the marches, we did everything, right? We did all that. One day of us just going in front of the police station not gonna change it. Not gonna change nothing.
Yeah.
You know, let's go put this work in. And we took account as a team, and that's what we did. And I felt like the next day, that's what it was about, and he cut me. You know, and that's when I had to really understand the business of the NFL, of football.
Was there my fault?
What did he say to you when they cut you? How they handle that situation? Because was there anything at all to you that was like, this might happen?
Yeah, like, was there contract talks going on, and you were kind of like a cap casualty?
So you got to think about it. So this when they got rid of Jalen, rid of Yannick, they got rid of Calais. So it's a lot of the guys
who Jacksonville time.
Yeah, who made the team was.
And those are good players too. Like I know Yannick, he's a good leader. I played with him at the Raiders last year. He was like when he spoke, you listened.
Yeah.
Calais is kind of the same way.
Yeah. Legit, like Calais seemed like he came in and changed Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Like they brought him over from Arizona, and it kind of seemed like he just revamped everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So was there a coaching change that year?
Nah.
Why do you think you got cut?
We just ain't see eye to eye. You know, it'll be times like the 2019 season we lost a couple of games where like 6-7 points, and they get on a plane just smiling, happy. I mean, I'm not built like that. You know what I mean? So when you go to question the coach, like, man, you doing all this, man, we losing. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, I know how I feel to win and what happens to our team, and you talking about the money and things like that. When you win, that's when all that comes. And I just think he didn't respect me how I came at him. I mean, that's all I knew. I got a father who was hard as shit on me. You know, just keeping it real. You know, so when he said, man, if y'all have a problem, come talk to me like a man, I had a problem.
Yeah.
We losing. How can we fix this?
Right.
I want to win.
Now, when you look back at that conversation, how did you approach it? Was it like did you come at him, or was it like, hey, close the door,
like,
hey?
Coach, let me holler at you. Like,
yeah.
We walked in the middle of the aisle, talked, and from my understanding, I felt like he understood me. But I guess it's two alpha males going at it or whatever the case. So now it just carried on to the next offseason. You know, we'll walk by each other in the hall, don't say a word. But then you my coach. You know, you my head coach. No matter how old I am, you a man, I'm a man, I'm respect you. You go tell my coach, well, why Leonard not talking to me? You come ask me that.
Right.
And I tell you why. Like I'm not gonna hide my hand, throw a rock and hide my hand. I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind. So it was just about time for me to get out there, man.
All right, boys, we're taking a break, taking a quick break to shout out Roman. And it's gonna be a quick break, but it's gonna last a little bit longer just because you need to be lasting longer in bed. Shout out Roman, no free shout outs to Roman. What would you want to last longer? An awesome football game, a good TV show, a legendary concert? Well, Roman wants you to last longer in bed. 340% better in bed. Roman swipes are the secret to lasting longer in the sack, and they're claiming it 340% better. 340% better runtime in the sack, boys. Roman swipes are uniquely formulated to reduce overstimulation without eliminating sensation altogether. The more consistent you are with the swipes, the longer and better your sex will be. The swipes are super easy to use. Take out the swipe, apply it to the little boys downstairs, let it dry for 5 minutes. Because if not, and you and the girl do some little bit of pre-gaming, she could get a little numb up top. Enjoy longer lasting sex with Roman. Go to getroman.com/Bussin Boys to get 20% off your first order of swipes. Back to playoff Lenny.
That's wild, dude. So so you get cut.
Mm-hmm.
After you get cut, how long are you on the street until?
Like a week.
A week.
But I just wanted to take
Clearly,
time.
I remember that headline. It's like Leonard Fournette.
When I saw Leonard Fournette got cut, I was like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? We got to play him twice a year.
Yeah.
And every time you play Lenny, it's like, hey, we got to stop the run.
Yeah.
You got to stop the run. This guy, they're going to get the ball 30 times a game.
Yeah.
So for us, at the Titans, and for whatever reason, when you were there, like we would just, like even when you guys were Jacksonville, for some reason we just win.
Yeah.
You know?
Say it, man. Like Titans got Jacksonville's number.
Hey, relax, bro.
Yeah, you got our
It could
number.
be good at any moment. I'm saying back then.
Yeah.
Back then, every year's a new year.
Yeah.
So you're on.
For my words, Titans got that Jacksonville ass.
Would you relax? Hey, Rabel's now putting this up in a team meeting, making me look like
This is Will though. That's not your words. He's hearing you like, "Hey, Will, shut the fuck up."
No,
I'm just saying.
Headlines all say the same thing. Busting with the boys say, "Hey, Titans beat the Jacksonville's ass."
That is true.
And it's just a photo. I quote tweeted. It's just a photo of me fucking just flexing in
Just
front of the
flexing
camera.
the entire time. So you're on the street for a week, and I'm sure there's a bunch of teams calling you.
Yeah.
How soon after you get cut do you go from being like kind of sad, upset, to being like, okay, there's huge opportunities out here. I can kind of go where I want to go.
No, I was still pissed off about it.
Yeah, you still
Like-
mad now?
Like even when,
You mad right now?
Nah, not right now.
No, you good?
I'm good.
All
Right.
right.
Chip on your shoulder you carry
Yeah.
with you because obviously
to.
it's like a humbling thing to.
Yeah, you got to, because even when Tom reached out to me, I'm like, all right, I might go here, I might not. I don't know. I was still like, at the time, I just didn't really care.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I just wanted to spend time with my kids and just whatever. So
Just be mad.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. Like that's one of the, I don't wish that on nobody.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want to be mad for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
And
it.
so I went to Tampa, you know what I mean? Started playing and things like that. Still pissed off about it. It's like I'm with a whole new team. I'm forced to learn a whole new playbook, and things like that. So, and then got to the mid-season, and I wasn't starting. First time in my life ever got to play behind somebody. So that shit ran me high. Mad as shit at each and every day coming into work. So then we played against Carolina, away in Carolina. And got on the plane. We won the game with I got on the plane. And I'm telling Coach BA, I'm like, man, I need to holler at you. Like, man, y'all told me all this shit about playing. I'm going to come in and start. And we in like week 9. And I'm still behind somebody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, man, he's like, what you want to do? I'm like, man, fuck it, release me
In Tampa.
in Tampa.
And this is a conversation
Yeah.
where you're like, release me.
Yeah. And he was like,
Now, did you make that decision emotionally, or did you really have think about it?
it was emotionally probably.
Because if you go from Jacksonville, get cut, go to Tampa,
It's my ass.
and then a month later
Yeah.
or 2 months later, they're like, Leonard Fournette asked to be released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's
tough
all of a
headline,
sudden like,
yeah.
hey,
You
you don't want to touch this guy.
Yeah. It was from emotion standpoint of view. You know what I
Mm.
mean? And the thing what I respect about Coach BA, he's old school too. He's like, well, motherfucker, I don't want to cut you, but if you want to, I'll do it.
Mm.
He's like, man, you're a great player, one of the best I've seen. This, that, and the third. He's like, man, just make the decision and let me know when we make it home. And I would think about my kids, my family. This is how I provide for my kids.
Are certain guys reaching out to you? Are they aware of the situation? Like
Nah.
your teammates?
No, this happened on the plane.
Oh, damn.
It's on the
I
plane.
just see Lenny in the exit row, mad as fuck.
Yeah,
Hey, no one talking to him right now.
Hey, check this out. Down low. Get that.
Dude, hey, for real, that's exactly how I probably went. Hey, man, you see this? And it's just, all right.
But it's on the plane, so I had to make the decision, and from there on, man, like I flourish.
What changed in your mind from that conversation saying, hey, release me, sitting there fuming on the plane? And then obviously it had to be, 24 hours before you had another conversation?
Yeah.
What changed your mind saying, hey, don't release me? Like, do you think I'm just going to beat this dude out? Who's starting in front of you?
Ronald Jones.
Okay.
I don't know. I thought about my kids, man. You know, I thought about my family. You know, because just the whole year they was there for me, talking to me, pushing me. You know, just trying to keep my head on the swivel, make sure I'm doing the right thing. So, I mean, you have to keep fighting. You know, you never know what's at the end of the tunnel. To be honest.
I get that.
That's a wild timeline.
Yeah, and now he's like become playoff Lenny.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The playoff Lenny stuff is hilarious, by the way.
Yeah.
Going back on the Jacksonville stuff, like you hear a lot of stories. I don't know. Did you ever play with Marshall Spate?
No.
But Spate was a linebacker that was in Washington, and then he ended up going to Jacksonville. We ended up playing them in the game, and then afterwards, he's like, bro, playing in Jacksonville is fucking wild. You got coaches fighting on the sideline, players fighting on the sideline. Just seemed like a real toxic organization.
Oh, dude.
Back when you were there.
I don't think we ever had fights on things like that with the coaches.
Bro, even last year, Miles Jack, we were playing them. It was at home. And Miles Jack's like, it was like the end of the game. We're winning. He's like, just get us out of here. Like, why are we calling timeout? Like, we're trying to run it. It's like 4 minutes. And he's like, can we just stop calling timeout? Like, let's just get the fuck out of here. Like,
great guy.
Dude, I'm a fan of Miles Jack.
Freak athlete, bro.
That dude can move.
Yeah.
But when you're, it's on the friend. It's on, like, Vrabel will never let that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Like if that was a situation and he heard about it, I think there's a difference between hearing
but
it.
You like Vrabel because Vrabel's a dude that like he's gonna shoot it to you straight, and he always says his big catchphrase is "I'm gonna treat you how you treat the team." And so if you're out there, you're working, he's gonna treat you right.
Yeah.
And guys that aren't, he's gonna get on your ass.
Yeah.
So
going back to I've heard stuff, but I won't ask about ice cream and cakes. But let's talk about some memories at LSU. The Pain Cave. What's the Pain Cave?
Oh, the Pain Caves. So they made a wooden gym, right? We had to lift in there. Just fun memories, you know what I mean?
What happens at a wooden gym?
A wooden gym.
Yeah.
So what y'all doing there?
We just lift. We had to lift.
Lift wood?
Weights.
But attached to wood.
Yeah, basically.
Google the Pain Cave, dude. See if we can get a picture of this thing.
They don't have it on a...
Oh, it's just like a secret society at LSU. You can't see nothing in there, huh?
Oh, man.
Was this the thing that happened when you got in trouble or something?
When?
Like the Pain Cave?
Nah.
Is this like a punishment?
Nah, it's just, so it's like our weight room was getting built.
And
this is me like a wooden weight room in an indoor or whatever the case may be. And just lift weights in there.
Oh, I got you.
Is there any more context to ice cream and cakes?
Ice cream and cakes?
Ice cream and cakes.
What is that? What is that?
I was told to ask you about ice cream and cakes.
Who told you to ask me about that?
I can't give up my sources. A good reporter never gives up his sources.
Hey, bleep it.
He seemed to think that Lenny would really laugh at that. And clearly there's been no reaction.
We're in a tough stall.
I feel like maybe I was getting some bad information.
Right now, we're looking bad.
Probably
we're looking bad.
He said, say it exactly like this. I won't ask you about ice cream and cakes, but let's talk about your time at LSU.
And he just said,
he goes, looks at me and just goes, okay. I go,
hey, look, it's my guys, Levante and Vita.
Oh, they're here?
I love them.
He said, I love them. Are you guys a close group, Tampa?
Yeah, we are.
You guys really like that?
Yeah.
Oh, like, where's Tom been? What's he up to?
Oh, he's chilling, man. I love Tom, man.
Well, everybody loves Tom. We love Tom.
But
I love Tom.
Well, I don't even know Tom, but I love Tom.
love him outside the football field. Well, when y'all play against him.
What about with him?
Yeah, obviously we don't like him when we play against him, but like I feel like you're kind of flexing on us because you know Tom.
Well, there it is.
Yo,
there it is.
He's really just the goat of all goats, right? Best athlete of all time.
He works his ass off.
Yeah, there's no question.
Like the physical standpoint, he might not be the biggest. You know what I mean?
We've seen the photos.
Yeah, we saw his timeline.
Like the mental aspect of it, though. He'll fry your shit.
So he was mic'd up, or you were mic'd up, or something like that, and he's going to fake a play action and goes cover two. Like tells him,
I remember that
cover two, so you know to sit.
Yeah,
bro. So you just don't really have to think.
Does he make your game easier?
I mean, having a great quarterback makes anybody's games easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but as far as
now
that kind of detail,
but it's not Yeah, he does. But now, like you had guys like Julio, you got Mike, you got Chris have to come back.
Yeah.
We shall see.
How's Julio doing there?
He's great, man, and he's funny as shit.
Is he practicing a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He is.
Oh, okay.
He's going, huh?
Yeah, he's going.
So
Bro, I saw him in pads the first day.
He's happy.
You saw the way he had a smirk, too. Oh, my God. Damn. He's going to be him again, huh?
Yeah. He is.
You're fucking in on me.
So
Damn,
my source. Hang on, I'm trying to. Oh yeah, my source also.
You about to go back to this fucking ice cream thing?
No.
Okay,
this
good.
Is a new one. This is a new topic. I heard that you like Post Malone, White Iverson was your favorite song until you found out Post Malone was white.
He was white?
That's just what I heard.
White Iverson. I love that song.
But
who the fuck is your source?
I heard you.
Bro, you're killing us right now. This is hard.
I'm sorry, it's not.
Well, you just asked this man if hey, do you not like white people that rap?
I love Vanilla Ice.
Were you surprised when you found out he was white?
Definitely.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
that's probably where it came from.
That doesn't mean I didn't like that he was white.
You can probably understand. You can probably
I'm
understand.
about to go sit next to him.
Who would you think would try and give me this information?
He went to LSU with me?
Yeah.
Got to be a linebacker.
Nah.
No, that's not.
He played on offense?
Yeah.
Gotta be my fifth Fournette brother.
Your fifth for you got a Fournette brothers?
He wants to be a Fournette, but he can't because he's white.
Oh, I would love to know this, and you might be right.
Foster. And by the way, I love Foster.
Yeah.
I love Foster ass.
So, do you have any idea what this ice cream thing is then?
Yeah,
Nah, I
he's
really
the one
don't.
who said that.
Nah.
He literally was like, say it
Either
exactly like this,
I
and then he
can't
quoted it.
remember. I don't know.
He said he'll laugh really
Man,
hard.
Foster's definitely gonna watch this.
He
And he's
goes.
gonna be like,
He
hey,
goes say it
Oh, he
exactly
didn't say
like this, and it'll
nothing.
loosen him up. Not that he wasn't already coming on here like
Oh,
ready
man,
to go.
Foster,
dude.
stop lying, Foster.
I know,
That's
because
hilarious.
he saw the clip where Foster talked about the time he got his ass whooped in the LSU locker room.
Oh
And he
man.
ends up hitting me up. He goes, hey, everything Foster said was true because apparently Foster got like jumped by everybody. Well, he knew he was going to get his ass whooped because he like started a
Why did
fight.
he get his ass beat?
Oh, so one of our guys got beat. I guess got beat in the football field. So I told the coach, I was like, man, look, before we start this shit, offense, somebody got to fight somebody.
Mm.
Right? So our offensive coordinator
Is it a
like,
gang? Like, what the fuck?
yeah,
You're in practice.
yeah,
Hey, you circle it up? What the fuck?
so our coach is like, yeah, we going da. Which I'm not thinking one of our coaches is going to do that, right?
Yeah.
So we get into this fight. Man, Foster just cracked back the shit out Donnie. My guy Donnie play linebacker
Mm-hmm. Of
from New Orleans.
course.
Yeah.
Apparently everyone is
I mean,
now.
he went
I
about,
love
I'm
the
pretty
support
sure I'm
New
from New
Orleans
Orleans
guys
now.
give to all the New
Yeah.
Orleans from New Orleans.
Yeah.
and he went like, I thought he went so high in the air, right? So we get into the team fight, whatever. You hear Donnie walking down the hall. I'm sick of this motherfucker. So I'm like, I say, Foster, run. I'm like, Foster, run. So Foster, he's like, what? I'm like, Foster, you better get your ass whooped, Foster. So they on the fucking bathroom floor. It's already slippery. They got cleats on.
Mm. Yeah, that's a horrible.
Bad.
Yeah, take your shoes off first. Like,
Oh.
talk shit. Hey, you piece of shit. I'm gonna get
Man.
your ass. And you
Foster
just
said
take
he
your
kept it
shoes
all
off.
on because he knew he was about to be in a fight with.
So you had
a
shoulder
few
pads on,
guys.
too?
He had everything on.
Oh, I had my helmet on too if I was
But
him.
I'm like, why?
Protection.
But get your ass beat.
Ain't no protection. You're not gonna get jumped. You didn't crack back the whole. You cracked back one person.
Yeah.
So he just standing there he's about a bathroom. So it's the stalls right here.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And you wash your hands on the other side. He just standing there just looking. So he watched Donnie punched him, right? He watched the ass whooping.
Yeah. Wait,
He's
I
leaking.
think he says that, right? Yeah, because he knew he need. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, he's leaking everywhere, right? He leaking. Donnie hit him one time. He's leaking. He's like, come on. So I'm like, nah, nah, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So they kind of started wrestling. So I'm like, so
Two
then
dudes in the bathroom wrestling.
Full equipment.
Full equipment on, right?
Hey, you guys punch
So
in the
then-
face, and then he goes, "Hey, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Get on the ground and wrestle."
So they started wrestling, right? We had to break him up, blood everywhere and shit
Yeah.
like that. So then Foster gets up. Oh, we good now? I'm like, Foster, you didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, we good now?
Oh my God. So they move on? Are they boys now?
Yeah.
So if you were to see Jeffrey Simmons right now, you guys be boys? You guys are cool now?
Yeah, of course.
I love that.
That was just the heat of the moment football thing.
Definitely.
And I was joking about the whole asshole. I mean, I didn't know that you got like hit in the mouth or something.
No,
like
actually,
that,
I didn't even see it.
the only thing I
I
heard,
didn't know he started it, and then he's all mad. He was walking away. Go, Lenny, what's wrong?
Yeah,
He just started walking.
I forget who I heard it from, but I just heard he wasn't in, and he just comes out of nowhere to go like fight Jeff Simmons because he wasn't even.
It was over with. It was like it was in a practice.
It was the last play.
It was
We're done. We can all go
it was
home
the last
now.
prayer practice, right? We did the 2-minute thing or whatever. They catch the interception. Then the second team went,
Mhm.
and then he came out on the sideline. He was talking shit to one of our offensive linemen. I'm like, I'm going to bring it up, really.
Yeah.
He was like, what the fuck you doing?
Hold on. Listen.
What?
We just met, and I'm really trying to navigate our new friendship.
What?
But you can put the film on and say you're not trying to bring shit up.
Why
Your
you
team's
say
over
that?
there,
You can,
and you're
but listen,
walking at Jeff.
But we had a play over there.
Yeah.
So it's 100 of y'all. It's 2 of us. Then he already chirping at him the whole practice.
Yeah.
So, you know, got to think fast.
What'd you say?
Can't really say it right here.
Yeah.
But
So it was something that instigated a fight. You wasn't really trying to
Bro,
break it up.
The film was
It
all.
sounds like
The
you haven't
film
grown.
stayed on. The film stayed on. Like the play was over, and they kept the
All right,
cameras running.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Did
answer
they pull
this.
it up? Did both
So
pull it
answer
up?
this. Who swung first then?
Jeff.
All right, that is.
But who said words first?
We both saying words.
Well, no, Jeff was walking away.
Listen, no. No, he wasn't.
Jeff was, bro.
I hope you guys are enjoying this episode. We bring you Ridge Wallet. No free shoutouts to Ridge Wallet. Ridge Wallet is an ultra slim, minimalist wallet. It holds up to 12 cards. 12 fucking cards? My money clip only holds like 5 or 6 cards. Plus room for cash. I'm switching over to Ridge Wallet right now, boys. There are over 30 colors and styles, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. The durable materials means each wallet comes with a lifetime warranty. The Ridge team is so confident that you'll like it that they'll let you test drive it for 45 days. You can send it back for a full refund if you don't love it. It's made with RFID blocking technology that protects you from digital pickpocketers. Yo, this is a fucking deal. And you can try it out, like test drive it for 45 days. We got to get in on it. I didn't even know there were digital pickpocketers out there. Check out their site, ridge.com, and use the code Bussin, BUSSIN, for $10 or for 10% off your order. And with every dollar spent on the website before September 30th, you'll be entered to win a brand new upgraded Ford Bronco or $75,000 if you prefer cash. Sign me the fuck up for goddamn Ridge Wallet. And I apologize if I'm cursing. And then they're like, hey, Will, reel it in. They don't want you to be like that. I'm all in on Ridge Wallet. We're trying to get, well, you know, we'll gift the Ford Bronco because we don't drive the F-Words. However, we prefer cash. We'll get $75,000. And how about we just give it all to you guys? Yeah. Check out ridge.com. Go buy your Ridge Wallet now. You know, back to the episode.
I'm telling you, here's what happened. The play's done. Teams are literally walking in like this. You see one guy, walking this way, and you see Simmons, literally, he says something, whatever, turns around and takes 3 full steps. No, to our sideline. The day is over. We're bringing it up.
Why he turned back?
And then because you fucking opened the mouth, dude. Big ass white teeth, dude. You see him yelling something, and Jeff turns around, and you can see Jeff says something like, "What'd you say?" Bink, and hit him. But then you came back with 2.
Yeah, I got to.
You got 2 pieces and a biscuit, real quick, just real fast, and then all of a sudden, a lot of blue jerseys, lot of blue jerseys. Yeah,
Behind
there
enemy
yelling
lines.
at Trask, the quarterback. You piece of shit.
Were you wondering where all the red jerseys were?
No, I didn't care. I'm gonna hold my own now. That's one thing about me. I know how to fight.
Yeah,
know how to
there's
fight.
90 of us. Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? I'm gonna hold my own. It's like, oh yeah,
The
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The most they can do is jump, and now they gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we could.
But
90 guys on 1, we could easily kill you.
how? Y'all
By enough-
gonna get charged for murder. Then what?
That's what you
But
say.
not all of us.
all y'all.
We'd have a fall
he's
guy.
on the camera.
Like that 4-string guy. Hey, you
And
gotta.
then guess what? I'm bringing the whole New Orleans to Tennessee.
No, you're dead.
No. They're gonna ride for me if I'm dead or
No,
not.
New Orleans is like that.
We don't want New Orleans to come out here.
Hey, New Orleans. You don't want to mess with New Orleans now.
Definitely.
You boys are racy?
Yeah.
Hey, racy's all time now.
Yeah.
Who's this?
13. He's a
RC.
wide receiver for us.
LSU, baby. Come on
LSU
now.
guy.
Come on now.
He's stud. I think he's from Ninth Ward.
New Orleans. I'm out the 7th Ward.
Yeah. See? You got to know.
That's why I went number 7.
Really?
For my hood. Yeah.
Man, you could have brought that up in the beginning.
Yeah. That's why
Well,
I got
that's
the 7s on me right now.
No, you had the 7s for me, I thought.
Nah, we ain't gonna, that's too much.
Too much?
Yeah, that's too much. Even though
I always think of that though. That's why I'm like, this guy got a tattoo for me.
Should we get into our tier talk?
We gotta get it.
Let's get it.
So, are you familiar with our tier talk?
No.
Basically, we tier, it's like our top 3 things.
Yeah.
But we just call it tier talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
But our tier talk for this show is going to be fast food breakfast.
Ooh.
Now Waffle House is fast casual. Like has to have a drive-through.
Yeah, you can't say Waffle House. That's
But
not.
hey, I'll tell you what, Waffle House is a fire breakfast spot. We can just put that in God tier to make you happy.
Yeah.
Is it though? Like Waffle House has its holes, man.
It's better than. But if you looked at all the other places,
No, I think it's good, but I'm just saying.
It doesn't have its holes.
It's the same.
no.
They
If
make
you're
it the
looking for,
same.
Yeah, look, I'm not
if
looking
you're
for
hungover,
yeah.
I'm down by Waffle House. They just don't know.
if you're hungover, there's really no better spot to go. To Waffle House. Get the hash browns smothered, covered.
I don't know, man.
Get it all done.
I seem like you did that a couple of times.
What you talking about?
Yeah.
But if you look at Waffle House beats out IHOP, beats out Denny's.
Does it beat out Cracker Barrel?
Yes.
Ooh,
I think Cracker Barrel's not as good. Cracker Barrel,
Thanks.
all of it. No, you're talking about the
We're
breakfast.
talking about the menu.
I love Cracker Barrel pancakes.
Really?
Man. The best.
That's what I'm
Pancakes.
saying. Like,
I'm not even a pancake guy, really.
Waffle guy?
I'm a waffle guy.
you
And
childish.
then, dude, you're literally eating cake for breakfast. What are you talking about? That's the most childish thing you can do.
Cake and ice cream.
I want to know what the fuck Foster's thinking.
Bro, we gotta call him.
Oh my God.
All right, so are we gonna do the back too? All right, so basically how this is gonna go, you're gonna go first. This is
Okay.
tough. I feel for you. It's gonna be fast food spots. These are just references you're looking at
Okay.
here. So you're gonna go your top 3, your number 3, your number 2, and your number 1. And feel free to give as much of an explanation as you like. And if you want an honorable mention, you're more than welcome to do that too.
Okay.
I'll give you a minute.
Yo,
Boss.
yo.
So I'm sitting here with your boy, Playoff Lenny, and I say exactly what you said. I'm not going to talk about ice cream and cakes, but let's talk about your time at LSU. He looked at me and just goes, okay. And then I said,
I'm lost,
I
Foss.
pivoted to the pain cave, and then I tried going back. And I'm like, what's going on with the ice cream,
said,
ice cream
what?
and cakes?
What?
He goes, I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
lost, Foss. What is that?
Nah, I don't know if I remember. I don't know if I remember, Lenny. I don't know if I remember either.
Okay, so listen.
Maybe it's like a
Let's-
side conversation not to have on.
Let's
Bussin' with the boy.
clarify this, right? You ready? Let's clarify this. You listening to me, Foss?
Yo.
What is your last name?
Oh, shit. Last time I checked, shit started with an F.
Right, but what last name?
My brother right there.
He said you're his guy. You're like you're his fifth Fournette brother. Or fifth Fournette
Yeah,
brother, but you
yeah.
can't really be in the family because you're
as long
white.
as he knows I'm not his son, yeah, we straight.
All right, that's all I had because they said to call you on the
All
whole
right,
ice cream and cakes.
You beautiful bastards. I love you both. I'll see it.
All right, bro, love you too.
Fucking nuts.
Dude,
He's
what a
funny,
squad, dude. What a crew.
All right,
You
I'm
can tell
excited.
Lenny's loved by his teammates. You can
Yeah.
tell. We're gonna see how they interact when we're gonna watch that. Make sure you get it on film.
Yeah.
Because if Lenny just walks out the door, we know Tampa's in trouble. You know what I'm saying? All right, top 3. I kind of gave him the rundown.
Okay.
You have to do your tier 3,
Start with 3.
and then 2, and then number 1 for you. And I told him you can give an honorable mention. I myself, I'm not ready. I'm not prepared,
Yeah.
so I'm anxious to see
Wow.
what
My
comes
heart's
up.
beating.
I'm last.
I feel my heart beating.
Can I speak the honest truth?
Go ahead.
I never had Starbucks breakfast.
That's okay. I think
Yeah.
it's pretty
I
garbage.
think.
I've never had it. When I do have my free time off season, my daughter, I bring her there every day to go for school. She loves white hot cocoa.
Mhm.
Like $17. Right?
At
the
Starbucks?
white mocha.
Yeah, whatever. It's like $17. That shit is too high.
Yeah.
Too high.
We can just throw
Starbucks is getting a little
on the trash.
I
crazy.
love Starbucks though.
Yeah, you're Starbucks over Dunkin'?
I know the owners. With the
Oh.
owner.
Of Dunkin' and Starbucks?
No, of Starbucks.
Yeah,
Are you
Starbucks.
getting in- are you
Starbucks
getting
over
in on
Dunkin' for
the
sure.
Starbucks?
I wish.
You invested?
Soon.
Let's go, buddy. All right.
All right, yeah. So start with 3. Again, you can throw in an honorable mention if you feel like you're leaving
3.
somebody off.
Man. McDonald's. Because it's just a childhood thing for me. The McGriddle.
Mhm.
Sausage biscuit.
Mm.
Love it.
Yeah, that's
2. Burger King has breakfast?
That's obviously
Hey,
not
they
your
have some
two.
French toast sticks that
Yeah.
kind of fucking kick a little bit, but
Oh man, I never knew
they
that.
do have breakfast. You don't have to pick off this list either. Like if you're thinking like if you're driving around and you want fast food breakfast, like what 3 spots are you trying to go to?
But it'd be spots I never heard of though. Like
That's okay.
That's
Yeah?
okay. You can do your
Yeah.
thing. You might get drugged by the internet, but that's
in New Orleans,
That's between you and them.
Yeah. I'll fuck one of y'all up. So
Not if there's 90
Still got
though.
them anger
There's 90
issues.
Twitter people that ain't in that fight, bro.
So in New Orleans, they got this famous place called Mama's.
Mamas,
Fire.
what do they serve?
Anything you want.
Is it
Really?
fast food? Or are we talking about you?
Like
Does it have a drive-through?
nah.
You
Man.
There
can't
you
pick
go,
it.
you
It's
can't
gotta
do
have a
that.
drive-through.
All right, drive through. Damn, bro.
Hey,
I'm out the,
Yeah, there
I'm
you
out
go
the
again,
trenches.
player
We don't
Lenny.
have drive. You gotta walk in and get your stuff. Man.
old school.
All right. Well, I love Chick-fil-A.
So is that your 2?
I just stop right there. I ain't got an honorable mention. I just stop at Chick-fil-A.
So you got
McDonald's.
3 and 2, and you're like
have no
I'm
one.
done.
No one.
You don't have a number 1.
No, I don't have a number one.
That's
I love
wild.
that, and that's what we should put in there. I don't
You
have
gotta
one.
think about it. Like where we from, like our breakfast spots are like our gas stations. Like
You're not gonna sell me on not having a favorite.
listen, our gas stations cook better than half of these on here.
What are you shaking your head for, Garrett? You're not from New Orleans.
No, but I can imagine
Like,
the kitchen.
yeah, the gas.
probably
Listen,
better than going to
listen.
the
Work, mama.
It's home cooking.
Word to my mother and my kids. I was late to school, high school every day. Every day, right?
Because of
I
mama?
believe it. I do believe
Eating
it.
breakfast.
If
For
you got
breakfast.
pulled from 6 schools, I do not doubt for a second that you were late every day to school.
Every day. I stop at Mama's and they sold donuts too. Get my whole class donuts.
Oh, you never get in trouble.
For what?
He was
Man, dude.
he was the man.
It must have been
He's
amazing being
clearly
number one.
established his dominance on the bus because everybody. He's like the gas station we got in Little. Everybody back
I was
there.
like,
Yeah.
listen.
See what he says.
Yeah,
See what he says.
I was like 2 minutes late, but it's right around the corner, like right down the street, walking
Yeah.
distance. So I just drive there. I wait. I put my order in. Wait for it to school. Feeding my whole
And
team.
you couldn't go 2 minutes earlier?
Bro,
You get that sleep.
I live way somewhere else.
This man doesn't have a tier 1.
I'm literally blown away right
Blown
now.
away, too.
Why though?
I'm blown away because then just go 1 and 2 and don't have a 3.
Hey,
No. You've already set yourself in stone.
Yeah,
You got 3 and 2. There's no one.
I
No
love
one.
it. I love it. I'm just blown away that that's
just
how
put
that just
mamas. I
unfolded.
wish if it was
Mamas.
allowed.
that's the goal.
I don't have one.
Would
First
you
time
say?
ever.
Would you say beignets are overrated, or is that just a tourist thing?
Depends.
Okay.
I mean, I've had it my whole life, so
Yeah.
I can go without.
Yeah. You've.
Yeah.
Are you trying to figure out if you're a man in New Orleans or like if you just did
Oh, I'm
like
from-
a Hattie B's thing?
I'm from New Orleans, from Garden District.
Okay.
So-
So let's
Honorable.
hold up. Now let's talk about this Hattie B's chicken, right?
All right.
I got an issue with that right now, right?
Speak your truth.
So
Yeah.
this, we had it a couple days ago.
Yeah.
For the
Who's we?
team.
The whole
The
team.
team, right?
Now, did they bring a whole bunch of food there?
They had the everything, the spicy, the hot chicken,
Yeah.
the tenders, whatever.
They catered it. They brought it
Yes,
in.
they catered it,
Okay,
right?
so you already know, food's always better when you go to places than when you get it buffet style.
Just as long as you understand that before you say what you're gonna say.
Yeah. You like if you've obviously played.
bullshit.
You play, what are you talking about?
Think about when
play
you
in
get.
California and they all get a bunch of In-N-Out burger for people. Burgers are a little soggy. Burgers
I
are a
like
little.
In-N-Out.
Oh, that's what I
What's the best
need,
burger
bro.
spot?
My best burger spot?
Yeah. Don't.
Ah,
We're
I
getting
swear
into
to
so many
God,
other
if
things,
there's
right?
one in my head, if you say one, the interview's over.
let me tell you, you might as well get ready. I don't like
You might as well
In-N-Out.
Get ready.
Okay.
I hate Whataburger.
All right. I have
Sorry.
no disrespect to that.
Sorry,
I take nothing from
you're
that.
trending the way I need you to trend.
What else?
What's your number one spot? Okay, what's your number 2 spot? Because you don't do number 1.
We're talking about this food, period, right now,
No,
right?
I'm talking about burgers.
Burgers?
Yeah.
Oh, man. The Baconator.
Oh, Wendy's.
Oh, fire.
Bro, running backs,
Fire.
dude.
Fire.
Yeah, bro.
Derek says the
Derek-
same shit. Oh, we got to talk about that too.
We
So
were
hold on.
arguing, veins sticking out of our neck about what the best burger spot.
Derek
He
says
loves
the
Wendy's.
best-
Bacon,
Wendy's
yeah.
is the best fast food.
Wait, what?
He says Wendy's is the best
The
fast
best
food.
fast food burger. He probably says best fast food too. I mean, if you're
The nuggets from Wendy's. Fire.
what's another burger? Because we all know what I'm trying to get him to say.
He's trying to get to Five Guys. You like Five Guys?
Love Five Guys.
Oh,
There we
my
go. That's what we need, big dog.
Bro, I never knew. That was the most
That's what we
basic thing I've
needed.
heard from you. I
Why?
just thought you were innovative.
Guys
You're talking about
incredible.
Five Guys, and you're talking about all
Think
this
about it,
stuff.
right? It's-
My man seems like he seems outside
It's a
thinks outside the
perfect-
box.
It's a perfect idea. You eating the peanuts while you waiting on your food, you know?
He's just making what are you doing?
Hyping him up. Talk to
Fucking
him.
crazy, dude. You don't like In-N-Out?
Nah,
Have you ever been to this place?
I have.
You went inside.
I went to one in California.
What'd you get?
I don't know. Some shit had my stomach hurting for weeks.
He's from New Orleans. He's from New Orleans.
No, I know. Listen, I get it.
Everything they have is
But-
fried.
What the
You
the
know?
beginning of that conversation was like, if you get Chick-fil-A after a game, it don't taste the same as when you go into Chick-fil-A and order Chick-fil-A.
Facts.
Who says that?
I do.
I do too. I think I would rather go in and
When you
order.
guys go on away games, like there's always food there. What do you guys have?
We bring our own food.
I'm saying, but they have food there too, don't they?
Come on, like
Like when we get on a plane, they have Chick-fil-A waiting for us.
Everybody literally brings their own food.
Really?
100 wings from Wingstop, Chick-fil-A's, burgers, nuggets.
Wingstop is fire.
Right. You get the rookies to go.
No. The older guys go sometimes too.
Okay.
Wow,
Take it
Tampa's
easy,
different.
brother.
Yeah, like we don't. Like we
Lenny
let people live.
That
you know
boy
what I mean?
has no judgment on food. I respect it.
Yeah. But I think it's mind blowing to think that like if you get something
This is
catered,
what I want you to do, right?
if
I'm
you
gonna
get
invite
something-
you to New Orleans, right?
I'm
Personally,
going.
I'm gonna send you a PJ,
Okay.
right? And
I'm all in.
I'm gonna let my mother cook for us.
Done.
You-
We'll
what
be
you
there. We'll
like?
film the whole thing.
Red beans,
I want
bell peppers,
sure.
cheesecake.
Sure.
Say less.
But you didn't say a protein at all in there. You just said a bunch of. You just said
This off time. This 270 Lenny right now talking to you.
okay.
Hey,
Oh
you said
my
the red beans,
God.
Like my roommate in college, his name's Terrence Moore from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Proud New Orleans
Yeah.
native. And his mom would come up and make like the red beans, the rice,
Ridiculous.
the Cajun.
Cornbread.
Yeah.
Listen.
And it is fire. It's like a home cooked meal. All right. Taking a break. GoCurrency.com. Get it. Get your financing for big ticket items like construction equipment, farm machinery, trucks, and trailers. Can be a complicated and time consuming process. Not with the boys at Go Currency. But that isn't the case over here. Currency specializes in finding the best possible rates and terms for all kinds of equipment without all the hassle. With Currency, customers can get loans for up to $500,000. That's $500,000, boys, with little or no money down and terms up to 72 months. Currency can also help you finance expensive items like new or used motorhomes, fifth wheel RVs, riding lawnmowers, and utility vehicles. All you need to do is fill out an application, and the Currency Finance team will get to work finding a lender with the most competitive options. It's quick, secure, and free to use. Currency is equipment financing made simple. And I know we got the hard fucking workers out there. I know we got the Nebraska fans that watch us. There's people in Iowa, all throughout the Midwest. We have people grinding outdoors that would probably appreciate this. So if you're a young cat and you know your old man or your uncle or anybody out there is grinding outside, maybe let them know to go to gocurrency.com and find out what Currency can do for you. Back to the episode.
What's the vibe on crawfish for you?
For me, right? I
Yeah.
can eat 15 pounds by myself.
Man, I see. I'm not sold on crawfish.
No, I.
Way too much work.
Wait,
Like you're not just gonna have a bucket of crawfish
Yeah.
to yourself. Like you're gonna have
Hold
like a
on.
barbecue.
Hold on.
So hey, so you're gonna have a little barbecue out there.
What?
It's just too much work for little ass meat, dude. I'm trying to get some meat out of my, if I'm working. You know what I'm saying? No pause. No pause, man.
No pie, I'm with you. I support you in this, dude. I'm telling you. No, crawfish is awesome, but it's a social thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not eating enough. You just eat some of the potatoes, some of the corn in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for a couple batches to go so it's extra spicy.
Yeah.
And you're good.
Yeah. So you don't like Hattie B's? Is that what you're trying to get at?
You gotta go to Prince's.
Had his bees okay, but where I'm from, Manchu is the place. Manchu.
Manchu.
Yes. You can listen to me.
All right.
My people back home, they know.
I love how he engages with
Yeah, I
you.
love how he
I
looks
want
at the
y'all to
camera.
know
I love how he
you
looks
can
at
get a 10-piece, right? 10-piece for $7.99 with double fried rice.
Yeah, it's definitely not organic.
JP back there, call on my name.
JP would blow up.
Should I get into my tier talk?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
There it is.
We went off a
Oh,
little bit
there it
there.
is. There it is, baby.
Hey, you Canes or Zaxby's?
What?
Canes or Zaxby's?
Canes.
Yeah, 100%.
Candy hat combo, baby.
Caniac, get the slaw out, extra piece of toast, extra sauce.
I need like six sauces.
Oh, 100%.
Gotta
hey,
drown it.
Hey, 280, Lenny.
Yeah.
He's going up, dude. He keeps going up. All right, go ahead.
So
Get in your bag,
just to
kid.
get it going, because I know we have a couple guests out here
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah.
And we have we have tier talk, and then our final question brought to us by Roback, which we'll learn about. But my tier 3, I think Taco Bell's breakfast is very fucking
Wow,
good. I've only had it a couple times because I learned about it through the Bird app. I talked about it, the crunch wraps, it's like the sausage and egg crunch wrap. I'm telling you, Taco Bell breakfast is fire. My number 2, hang on, brother. It's you had your time.
He was he was very respectful of your time when you were going.
Thank you, man.
Go ahead.
My number two, Hardee's. I think they're extremely versatile in their menu. Their biscuits and gravy, their sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, everything that Hardee's does at breakfast time is phenomenal. And their $5 burger is incredible as well. You love, what is it? The Western bacon cheeseburger.
Western bacon cheeseburger.
From Carl's Jr., but Hardee's
Jr.
is like the same thing.
It's called the Western what?
Western bacon cheeseburger.
Check it out.
You got bacon on there. You got cheese. You got onion rings.
Pork? You talking about pork?
Swine. Yes, swine. You don't eat pork?
Nah.
Okay, you definitely eat pork.
Didn't you just say the bacon? You just said the Baconators are the best burger.
That's all season. In season, I don't eat the pork.
But this is just a segment of our favorite fast
in general
food
life.
breakfast.
You're living your life.
And number 1, you already alluded to it as your tier 3 for nostalgia, but I think you cannot beat McDonald's breakfast. So like when you grow up, when your parents take you to McDonald's breakfast, like you think you're doing something. And then when you watch Big Daddy and the McDonald's breakfast is kind of built around that scene, I think it's just a McGriddle, the little sausage breakfast burritos,
Yes.
their McMuffins, their biscuits, like
Those little
all of it.
burritos. I eat like 6 of them things.
Yeah,
No problem. And their hot sauce is looking kind of good.
It's like I like the mystique of calling them hotcakes.
You just moved them up for me.
In that little styrofoam box too. Like
Yeah.
it's just they do it right. So that's my tier
right.
1.
In high school, this when the hot spicy came out, right?
All right, this is pretty. I feel like this is really serious.
I love how it's serious. So we play on Saturdays.
Okay.
I eat at least 2 hot spicy before the game, right? Every game, rest for like $2.90.
Okay.
So maybe I should have started eating hot spices again.
Yeah, except unless you play the Italians.
You might be on to
Unless you play the Italians, absolutely.
You might be on to something.
Hot and spices. All right, you lost me in the beginning, but I think you picked it up at the end.
Just try it. It's just in future, like
Yeah.
Taco Bell's good.
My tier 3 is going to be Jack in the Box. From a nostalgic standpoint, as a kid, that's where we would go. It was right by the ranch. There was a Jack in the Box. We'd go over there. We'd get some brekkie. It was really good. My tier 2 is gonna be Carl's Jr., which you referred to as Hardee's. The breakfast burrito at Carl's Jr. is unmatched, dude. The amount, hold yourself now. The amount of meat
Talk about it.
in that burrito.
Talk about it.
Bro, it's thick and there's like, it's not like little specks of meat where it's like, hey, we check the box.
No.
You're talking about like pieces, you're talking about a piece of ham folded in there. Like a big ass piece of ham. Yeah, that's swine. I'm talking about little pieces of sausage, a lot of cheese in there, the egg. It's a great ratio. I think you can't beat that. My tier 1's got to be Mickey D's.
That's
It's
a big
gotta
turn of
be
events.
McDonald's. It's a big turn of events. It's the more
Because
I thought about it, I know.
It skipped.
With the McGriddle, I think is probably the best thing they have.
Feed it.
It's
It really
unreal.
is.
Dude, it's so fucking good. The breakfast burritos are delicious.
And the fact that nobody tries to recreate and make their own version of a McGriddle.
Idiots. All of them.
If they can't figure it out.
Maybe they can't.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. I think the McGriddle's fantastic. The pancakes for real. You feel like it's a home cooked meal.
Yep.
When you get the pancakes. It's awesome. And then obviously I'm a big breakfast burrito guy. I love the hot sauce they have there too. It's outstanding. Okay, let's go to one thing. You lost me on Taco Bell.
I'm telling you, try it out. I've only had it a couple times, but it really is like,
And it made it tier 3 after just trying it out.
yeah, trying it out a couple times. You know how you can do a couple,
Yeah.
you dip your toe in it a couple times and it can kind of climb the ladder.
Yeah.
Another example of that is I learned about Penn State. I learned about Penn Station subs. Never had it when we did the sandwich tier talk.
Mhm.
And
Is that here?
there's a Penn Station over in like the is it Belmont? Belmont
Almost
area?
that way.
Bellevue, Belmont.
You live near that area.
Either one of those areas. Like there was a Penn Station there, and I tried it out, and it is fire.
Yeah.
To where if I did the sandwich thing again, I would kind of re-rank some stuff.
Really?
Yes, bro. I swear, that shit is fire. You get the Italian heated.
Mm-hmm. Say less.
I'm telling you, and the meat is packed in. I know people get me on this all the time, but it is. Though.
That's how
I
you
can't
hold the
lie.
sandwich, right?
It is though, because I went and got Penn Station and Jersey Mike's because I feel like I never gave Jersey Mike's a real shot. So I would have both sandwiches, Italians on each side by side, and Jersey Mike's is just like there's too much bread. There's just There's too much going on.
Yeah, I think Jersey Mike's is delicious. Let's
But
get
Penn
to
Station,
let's get to Roback. Last question of the day.
Yes. Do we need to say a certain thing? This is our first time. Roback just came on board with the boys. We're really fucking
Shout
fired
out
up
Roback.
about it.
Have you had a Roback before?
No.
The shirts, their apparel,
Yeah.
they fit amazing, and their hats are real nice. They have a little doggy on top of them.
Boys
I
around
think
the
you
league
really
wear
like
them. Quentin Nelson, Michael Mayer. He's a Notre Dame cat, probably going to be a future first-round pick, probably a Hall of Famer one day. I hate placing that expectation on him, but it's popping up all around the league, the NCAA, the NFL. RHOBACK. Use the code BOYS at roback.com. RHOBACK.com. Use code BOYS, BOYS. They work with the best college athletes from Will Anderson to the boy Michael Mayer to Bijan Robinson, and have the best performance polos, sports, Q-zips, and hoodies around. It's all about
Shorts,
what we
not
wear.
sports. Shorts,
and
not
for our
sports.
guest today, we'd like to gift you a Roback performance hoodie on us, so you'll be getting that.
Thank you,
But
fellas.
our
You're
last
welcome.
question, brought
You're
to you by Roback, is...
Hold on. You have one?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, fuck. I got one too. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. What was the vibe like when you saw AB take his pads off?
I wasn't
and leave
there.
the game. You weren't there?
I was hurt.
What was the vibe like around that whole situation?
To be honest, I didn't watch the game. I was sleeping
Okay.
because like we playing the Jets.
Outside of the game, like what was
It was-
that whole vibe like? Like was it
crazy.
something that you were not surprised about? Something
Nah,
that's like,
I
what
was
the fuck's
definitely surprised.
Hey, right there.
I was definitely.
Chris, I wasn't at the game. I was sorry. I was sleeping.
While his team was playing.
Yes, I was.
Oh
I was.
my! To be honest, it was the Jets.
Jets. I hurt my hamstring. You know, recovery is the key to get the hammy back.
Yeah. What'd
Shout
you
out to
think?
my doctor.
What'd you think when you woke up and you saw that turn of events happen?
It was crazy, man. Like my 2 years there with him, I love AB. I mean, no player worked harder than him.
That's what I've heard.
I'm not gonna lie.
That a lot of
Like,
people say
Unanimously, it seems like that's the answer
They-
for AB.
Never worked harder than him. But you know, once again, you know, it's like going back to the Ben situation. You know, everybody has their own turn of events they go through. So, but still, my boy, we talk every day.
that. You and AB?
Yeah, I bump his music
On
every
the
day.
bus.
Oh, you like his music?
Yeah,
Oh,
every day.
put that shit
Yeah.
on. Can you do the dance? Can you give us a little hey?
Hey.
All right. Well, that one that was good. Let's do one more row back.
Go
real
ahead.
quick.
One more for the
You
road.
or Derrick Henry, college football. Who you got?
Who we got? Who I got?
No, I know who you got, but like, give me your
Listen.
argument why.
So me and Derrick used to train with each other, right? And I fuss with him we talked about this, right?
Yeah.
So you know his last, my sophomore year, his last 4 games, he got the ball over 40 sometimes.
Uh-huh.
In the last 4 games, right?
Yeah.
And he played a game. He played one game more than me. He wound up finished with 2,007 yards or whatever, and I finished with 1,900 and whatever yards.
Yeah.
But what? One less game.
Okay.
That says it all.
Really? Because all I heard in that situation was Derrick got 2,000, you didn't.
So if you look up yards per game, yards per
I know.
carry.
We've looked it up.
Hey,
Remember we were
hold
talking
on,
about.
hold on,
Well,
hold on.
no, we were talking about this.
The Russian.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. We were talking about
I
it
had the
here.
Russian
Yeah.
title. Whatever the SEC Russian thing. I had 162 yards per game.
No, that's solid.
He was a grown
no.
man.
It's not.
Oh, he was a,
I mean,
yeah,
he
he was a,
played in
gr-
our
he was,
generation,
he's a
but-
grown man. Yeah. He playing our
Me and Boogie
generation.
would have ate you up, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, the shit talk, of course.
What shit
I
talk?
love-
I'm talking about Nebraska would have dogged LSU.
Nebraska?
Yes, bro.
Oh,
Hold up.
you just said we gotta.
Levante.
Wait till my dog gets on the bus.
Levante.
Come on in here, Boogie.
You went to Nebraska, right? Ass.
We wouldn't.
Have you heard about Nebraska, Michigan?
No.
Oh, you haven't heard the news.
No.
The greatest trophy game in the history of all trophy games is happening November 12th for the first time. The Bussin Bowl. Nebraska will fight Michigan to take home a bronze trophy with this bus on top of it. The Bussin Bowl for the next 8 seasons.
I like
for the
that.
next 8 seasons.
I like
And
that.
I will say it. I'm going to say it now. Michigan's going to win every single one of those games.
Question.
Answer.
I know you went to Michigan. You think Michigan could beat LSU?
Right now?
When?
Yes.
Whenever.
Right now, yes.
Why?
These guys were garbage last year.
What that mean?
Your head coach uses fake Southern accents. We're going to, yes.
Mr. Brian Kelly.
Yeah. My family out here. Whatever the fuck he was saying at that basketball
he
game.
does win everywhere he goes.
Bro, he wins everywhere. I can't believe he left Notre Dame.
But why not? You go to LSU.
I know, but he had been a forever coach there.
But think about how much you can,
I
the
think
resources you have to win and the guys you already have in New Orleans
Yeah.
that are going to just come to LSU.
Yeah. I mean, they pay.
Like Notre Dame is harder to
What?
recruit because they're in the middle of nowhere.
I will say this, like
You guys pay
LSU,
players.
pay players. There's no question.
Now, NIL, they probably do. I don't know.
You know they did before NIL as well.
Never.
You're the number one player in
What that
the
mean?
United States.
In the world, Craig.
Bags were just thrown at you, dude. Bags were thrown at you. I've heard too many stories from too many other people.
So this is the last
to
thing I
sit
want to
here.
say. So the NIL, right?
Yeah.
How much money would you have made?
Well, I'm an offensive lineman, but I have an outstanding personality.
Right,
I probably would have made $7,000.
What?
Bro, I'm an offensive lineman. You would have made 8 figures.
Millions.
Plural.
How much do you
Yes,
think you
millions.
would have made based off stuff you see out there? Like
That's
how
the
much you
longest
actually
last
think-
throwback question ever.
Yeah.
I don't know, because you got to think about when I was in school, they had my beard with my braces around the whole stadium. Then 7 is like a legendary number there, right?
Yeah.
So they always had that. I don't know, I probably made $10 million when I was in college.
Just 8 figures.
But I would have stayed in college all 4 years.
You would have?
Why not?
Because at the NIL now, like I think if like you left early, right?
Yeah.
After your junior year,
Yeah.
Derrick only started 1 year. Won the Heisman. But keep going.
Got the ball 80 times the last 4 games.
Hey, my man doesn't slow down. He just keeps fucking going, man.
but say he would have been projected a first round pick. What'd you make? What would you make the first year of your deal?
Overall pick.
Let me think. I was 4th.
4.
Yeah. I don't know.
They had the pick early.
I mean, of course, it's on here somewhere.
Yeah, but let's just say it was fuck. I don't know. You guys were both first round picks. Like, what'd you guys
Fourth,
make in your first year?
What number you went?
11.
Loser.
Let's just
Bro,
say
I was
he
so
made.
hot.
Let's just say you made $10 million.
Yeah.
Like LSU would have had to, like the NIL world would have had to compete with keeping him there.
What? Also received 17.8 million signing
It's a
bonus.
4-year deal, 4-year rookie deal. So yeah, you would have had to make like 8 figures to stay at LSU.
Scroll up a
Probably.
little
Which, yeah, it's like why not stay in college another year? He kind of always looked old like that.
Yeah, bro. Hey, he legit, when you saw him in college playing,
Oh,
you're like, oh, that's a
yeah, that's a grown man.
35-year-old man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like when it's like
With a
when
piece of paper with the picture says I am 12 with a $20 bill in it.
It's like when Rashawn Evans got to the league. Like Rashawn had
Yeah.
the beard, bald head.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You
It's
guys
the bald
look like
head.
alike.
It's the bald
Yeah,
head.
Rashawn with the Bama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Hey, I'll tell you.
With he went to high school with Reuben
was a sign-
Foster,
that was a
who
signing
by the way
bonus?
popped you in college.
It was more than my
Damn,
4
man.
years. My first.
Got right back up.
Yeah, but
It
he
was
did
more than my
lick you.
first 4 years.
He was a dog.
It's
I
on
mean, you're a
kick-
dog
It was
too.
on kickoff, though. I don't
It
really.
doesn't fucking matter, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Yes,
happened?
Reuben Foster like licked him, bro, in college.
You can do it.
No, dude, I don't.
Licked him.
We're all about no pause here. We're all about the no pause.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
no
We didn't
pause.
let things ride around here.
We
You know what I'm saying? Do it. Do it.
I did it in my mind. You
Hey,
see my face.
appreciate you for coming on, bro.
Oh, yeah, appreciate
Yeah,
it.
dude, that was awesome,
Hey, it's
Love
something
it.
about the running backs, bro. Him and Melvin Gordon.
bro.
I mean, there's an
Solid.
argument about him versus Derrick, him and Melvin.